Namaste and welcome back to Ahmedabad Real Estate Review. We're thrilled you could join us for our 7th episode. This one's especially for all you first-time homebuyers out there, especially those of you living abroad as NRIs. I'm your host, ready to guide you through the ins and outs of the Ahmedabad property market.
It's always a pleasure to be here. Buying your first home, especially from overseas, can feel a little overwhelming. There's just so much to figure out. But don't worry, we're here to help make it as smooth as possible.
That's right. Buying a home in Ahmedabad is more than just an investment, isn't it? It's about reconnecting with your roots, building something for your future. It's an emotional decision as much as a financial one.
Absolutely. For many NRIs, it's a way to have a place of their own back in their homeland, somewhere familiar and welcoming.
But of course, it's not always easy. There's the finances, the legal side of things, finding the right location. It can all feel a bit like a puzzle.
That's where we come in. We're here to break down the process, offer some expert advice, and make sure you feel confident every step of the way.
And speaking of Ahmedabad, the real estate scene here is really quite something. It's a city on the move with new infrastructure, businesses, and opportunities popping up all the time.
You're absolutely right. And all of this growth is having a direct impact on property values. Areas like SG Highway, Sinu Haven Road, and Gift City are seeing some pretty impressive appreciation.
So it's a great time to invest, but it's crucial to understand the market. We're here to give you those insights and help you avoid any potential pitfalls.
Exactly. Knowledge is power, especially when it comes to real estate.
So let's start by talking about why buying a home is such a significant step. Especially for those of you living as NRIs, it's more than just an asset on paper, right?
It's a tangible connection to your heritage, a place where you can create new memories with your family. It's a piece of home that you can always come back to.
And financially, it's a step towards securing your future. Real estate has always been a solid investment, offering stability and potential for growth.
And in a city like Ahmedabad, which is experiencing rapid development, the potential for returns is even more promising.
But let's not sugarcoat things. Buying a home, especially from overseas, can be complicated. There's financial planning, legal complexities, choosing the right property, and so much more.
It can feel like a bit of a maze. That's why we're here to provide you with a roadmap to guide you through the process.
Well, let's talk about the Ahmedabad real estate market in more detail. As we mentioned earlier, it's a market fueled by urbanization. More and more people are moving to the city, creating a surge in demand for housing.
And the city is responding to this demand with new developments and improved infrastructure. The metro, new highways, IT parks, all of these are adding to Ahmedabad's appeal.
It's becoming a more modern, connected, and attractive place to live and invest in.
And that's reflected in the rising property values. Areas that are well-connected, offer a good lifestyle, and have potential for future growth are seeing the biggest gains.
So it's definitely a good time to buy, but it's important to be aware of the challenges. So let's discuss some common hurdles first-time buyers, especially NRIs, often face, and how to overcome them.
The first one that comes to mind is budgeting. It's not just about the down payment. It's about all the other costs involved: registration fees, stamp duty, furnishing, maintenance charges.
It all adds up, and it can be easy to underestimate those extra expenses.
So our advice: use those online home loan calculators. Many of them allow you to factor in those additional costs, giving you a much more accurate picture of your overall expenses.
That's really important. No one wants any surprises when it comes to finances.
Exactly. Another crucial aspect, especially for NRIs, is choosing the right location. It can be tough to assess from afar, and it's not just about finding a good deal. It's about considering your lifestyle and future needs.
Ahmedabad has so many different neighborhoods, each with its own character and amenities, so research is key.
Look into upcoming infrastructure projects. Is a new metro line planned? Are there schools and hospitals nearby? What's the overall development plan for that area? These factors can significantly impact the value and livability of your property.
Absolutely. A location that seems out of the way now might become a prime spot in a few years.
Now, another challenge for NRIs is often legal due diligence. Dealing with property laws and paperwork from overseas can be a real headache.
It's essential to ensure that everything is legally sound. You don't want to end up with any nasty surprises down the line.
The most important thing is to verify the title deed. Make sure it's clear, free of disputes, and that the seller has the right to sell the property.
Absolutely. And these days, it's also crucial to check if the project is RA registered. RA brings a lot of transparency and accountability to real estate sector.
It's a layer of protection for buyers. And don't forget about obtaining all the necessary no objection certificates or NOCs. These are often required for various utilities and approvals.
All right, let's move on to another important topic, which is understanding loan and tax benefits. There are often specific schemes and advantages for NRIs that you shouldn't miss out on.
Many banks offer specialized home loans for NRIs with attractive interest rates and repayment options. So do your research and compare the offerings from different banks.
And on the tax front, there are deductions and exemptions that you might be eligible for. It's worth consulting with a tax advisor to make sure you're maximizing those benefits.
Absolutely. Every penny saved counts, especially when making a big investment, like buying a home.
Now that we've covered the challenges, let's move on to the practical steps involved in buying your first home in Ahmedabad. Think of this as your step-by-step guide.
We'll break it down to make it as clear as possible.
Step one, and this is crucial, is to assess your financial readiness. And I'm not just talking about checking your bank balance.
It's about creating a detailed budget, factoring in all those extra costs we talked about. You need to be realistic about what you can afford, both in terms of down payment and monthly installments.
And don't forget to factor in those potential furnishing and maintenance costs as well.
Once you have a clear budget, it's time to check your loan eligibility with various banks. Compare their interest rates, terms, and processing fees.
Get pre-approved if possible, as this will strengthen your position when you make an offer.
Step 2 is all about choosing the right type of property. Ahmedabad has a diverse range of options, from ready-to-move-in apartments to under-construction projects and even plots of land.
Each option has its pros and cons. Ready-to-move-in apartments offer immediate occupancy, while under-construction projects might be more budget-friendly. Plots of land give you the freedom to design your dream home, but also come with more responsibilities.
Think about your needs and preferences. Do you need to move in quickly? Are you looking for a specific location or amenities? Are you comfortable managing a construction project?
Weigh your options carefully and choose what best suits your lifestyle and financial situation.
Step 3, and this is one we can't stress enough, is to verify all legal documents. This is where it's essential to be thorough and meticulous.
It's about protecting yourself and ensuring that everything is in order.
Ensure the title deed is clear and the property is free from any encumbrances. Check the RERA registration for transparency and legal security.
And don't forget to obtain those LOCs. Make sure everything is legally sound before you commit.
Step 4 is about building your team. Working with trusted real estate professionals can make the entire process much smoother.
Especially when you're buying from overseas, having local expertise on your side is invaluable.
A good real estate consultant will understand your requirements, help you find the right property, negotiate a fair price, and guide you through the legalities.
And equally important is a competent legal expert who can scrutinize documents, identify potential risks, and protect your interests.
They can be your eyes and ears on the ground, ensuring everything is done by the book.
And finally, step 5 is about understanding the tax implications for NRIs investing in real estate. This is where a good tax advisor can be extremely helpful.
Make sure you're aware of any deductions or exemptions you might be eligible for. Understand the capital gains tax implications if you decide to sell the property in the future.
Being informed about the tax aspects can save you money and avoid any surprises down the line.
That's right. It's all part of making a well-informed and financially sound investment.
Now, for our NRI listeners, we have a few extra tips to make your home buying journey even smoother. If possible, try to visit the property site in person.
Photos and virtual tours can only tell you so much. Experiencing the location, the neighborhood, and the property itself firsthand can give you a much better understanding.
And while you're there, take the opportunity to check out the surrounding area. Are there good schools, hospitals, shops, and restaurants nearby?
Another tip for NRIs is to consider investing in a gated community. They often offer better security, amenities like glove houses and swimming pools, and generally hold their value well.
They can also provide a sense of community, which can be especially important when you're living abroad.
It's also crucial to thoroughly research the builder's reputation. Look at their past projects, check for online reviews, and talk to buyers if possible.
A reputable builder will deliver quality construction and stick to timelines. That peace of mind is priceless.
And finally, always think long-term. Even if this is your first home, consider its resale potential. Is the location likely to appreciate in value? Are there any upcoming infrastructure projects that could boost demand?
Making a smart investment today can pay off handsomely in the future.
That's the key, thinking strategically about your purchase.
We hope this review has been helpful in guiding you through the process of buying your first home in Ahmedabad. Remember, it's a significant decision, and careful planning and due diligence are essential.
And if you have any questions or need further guidance, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. We're always happy to help.
Absolutely. You can also subscribe to Ahmedabad Real Estate Review for more expert insights and updates on the local market.
And don't miss our next episode, where we'll be discussing the most popular house configurations in Ahmedabad. It's valuable information to have as you narrow down your property search.
Before we wrap up, one final thought for you. Your first home in Ahmedabad is not just a property, it's a bridge to your heritage, a place to create new memories. It's an investment in your future and a connection to your roots.
So take your time, explore your options, and make a choice that you'll be happy with for years to come.
And as always, a quick disclaimer. The information we've shared today is for educational purposes only. Real estate laws, regulations, and the market can change, so always consult with qualified legal and real estate professionals before making any decisions. Thank you for listening to Ahmedabad Real Estate Review, and we'll see you in our next episode.